How is everybody doing? You are listening to I Am Shatoria, and I am your host, Shatoria Christian. Welcome back to a place where we talk about love, hope, family, relationships, and a whole lot of faith. Today, I am so geeked and excited about this particular topic because today we're talking about the stigma of Black women and friendship. Why they don't last, why we don't get along, who get along, what type of friend are you? So we're going to really get into it. I cannot do this segment by myself. I had to bring on two of my favorite people who I so love. And I couldn't do this without them because they are actually my friends, like my sisters. So I actually have friends. And they really hella cool. So we've been in the game for a minute with our friendship. So I'm so geeked about what they're going to bring to the table. And you know, this place is a place of honesty, positive vibes, and a straight up good time. So we're going to laugh and have a great time, but do understand we're going to be real about some of our conversations. So I'm going to introduce them and then I'm going to let them tell a little bit about themselves if they feel like it. But I'm going to start off with my girl, Nisha. I've known Nisha, I think about 4 or 5 years now. And we just like click from jump. We both rock military, so we have that definitely in common, but we have so much more in common, and we've been able to really learn each other and loving each other for the last couple of years. And there's more to that. And then there's my bestie, my rider. I won't say ride or die, but literally my bestie, my ride. We've been rocking since 2006, military affiliated as well, but we are literally family. So these two young ladies are a part of a very small circle that I have, and I could not have been able to even get this far, you know, in life without their presence, and that's being absolutely honest. So I want you guys to give give your hand clap, your snaps, or whatever you want to do for my boos, Nisha and Onisa. Hi, boo.
Hey.
So, today's going to be fun. You know, they feel like I always set them up. I don't think I set y'all up. I think, y'all are just really supportive.
Yeah, all of that.
You see, when she says it like, yeah, so they feel some days I set them up. But I mean, like I said, there are certain people I can have this conversation with that's going to be like really honest. So I have my boo, Onisa, who's out in Colorado doing her thing. And then Nisha, she is right here in the DMV with me. So I definitely, have my crew in all over the United States. Actually, I could say out of the world because Daphne ain't here no more. So I definitely have my reach out support. But today we're gonna be real chill. We're gonna talk about this friendship thing. I hope you guys love the introduction. You know, I am a TLC fan. What about your friends? But we definitely gonna figure out why some people ain't friends because I know these two ladies know I have cut off some people real quick here in the last couple of years. Like, scissors just cut. So we're going to jump right into it. So I am going to start off with this question. And whoever wants to go first is cool. But like, what is a definition of friendship though?
I'll go ahead. Now I'll actually take the lead on this one.
Okay, oh snap. Oh.
All right, go ahead. Come on, Nisha, go ahead, talk about it. So when I hear the word friendship, I really think about a relationship that's really built off of love and trust. You know, it's that safe place where we can go and share our feelings without judgment. Because you can go and talk to people at work, but that's not a friendship where I can come tell you my secrets or my issues or my problems, and I don't have to face the world judging me.
Mm-hmm. Some of these people at work get you fired. So,
man, I tell you.
Pink slip. I heard through the grapevine. You already know.
Exactly, because you know that one person you told.
Man,
you remember back in high school that bathroom talk.
You'll be hiding in the stalls with their feet up, listening.
So let's be honest. You know we all got that Skype messenger, so you be Skyping folks. Talking about, did you know?
Listen.
And it's crazy. We can't be in I know for sure I cannot be in a meeting with both of you. I know I can't. I can't.
No, it's the looks that will cross the room.
You
looks and laughter.
And we give looks, just just going out to eat and stuff. We side eye. We ain't got to say a word. We already know what we're talking about.
Nothing. Absolutely. Every time.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Nisha on that, especially in the workplace. Now I will say the difference with that too. Like you both I met at work, but we're getting to that later. But you both I met at work. But I think our vibe was different though. We had different compared to other people. The word I'm trying to find is we went in not with a plan to destroy anything. We went in literally getting to know each other. Mm-hmm. And I think that's just where the difference have come. So Onisa, bestie,
yes, ma'am.
What's your definition of friendship? Because I know you.
I mean,
real. Your circle, like it ain't even small. It's like quarter of the moon small.
That's right. Count them on one hand. Absolutely.
That's a true statement.
I'm like Nisha, it's trust and love. And for me, it is an emphasis on like trust and loyalty. Like if I trust you enough to bring you into my circle around my family, then you know what I mean? Then I expect you to govern yourself accordingly.
Actually, wait a minute. Come on, that's the church finger, Nisha.
You know what I mean?
Govern yourself.
I don't have to be your best friend, but if you are my best friend and getting to know me, we've become really super good friends, then you know how I am. And I don't open up to everybody, right? So for me, friendship is trust, loyalty, me really being able to open up to you about anything in my life that's going on, anything that I've done, said, not said, not done, don't want to do, have done. And you might have a little judgment, but you're not going to place your opinions and values on me. You're going to, we can have that discussion,
right?
But at the end of the day, we may have to agree to disagree.
No, that's a true statement. I think it's also when you say that understanding too. And let's be honest, and I know Nisha's gonna laugh when I say this, because when Nisha gave me that word that day, she called me, talking about, "Oh, you got a childlike love." I said, "Well, Jesus," and it didn't hit me till later on that night. But I think too, you have to have a love for people to really be in a friendship and to accept people for where they're at. And if you know that person is not meant to be in your circle on that friendship level, maybe associate, you got to make sure that that's understood and maneuvered right. Like everybody don't need to be in your theater. If you telling people your business, that's just an associate, then you can't expect an associate to be a friend and treat the friendship like you treat it. And so we have to be careful who we have around us. And I know that's one of the biggest lessons I have learned, because I've cut people off the last, 2-3 years? And I done it without a blink in the eye. That's growth for me. Because y'all know I'm all get out.
That's awesome. I've not had to cut anyone off. They have eliminated themselves.
That's what we're at in life right now. People are still eliminating themselves. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, I will say, so people would know, this is so that I met Onisa 2006. And so me and Onisa didn't seek each other out to be friends. Onisa came to find me because I had a boss who was rude, and I had just got to Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma, and I was in my office at my desk as a personnelist eating, because I didn't get to do lunch because I had a doctor's appointment. And this supervisor ran and told on me like somebody telling on a child telling their mama. And she ran to Onisa talking about this airman, this and this. And I was like, and Onisa came down, and she was a tech sergeant, and I was a little senior airman, for those that are not military, E4 and E6. And this E6 came down to the office and was like, let me see who this airman is. Now, I was a punk back in the days because I was scared of tech sergeants, okay? I was truly scared of tech sergeant. So I didn't know Onisa was coming to like hem me up for eating Popeye's chicken at my desk or what was really going on. And we literally just clicked. My boss couldn't stand up for that at all. Like, she hated my guts. So she wasn't expecting me and Onisa to become best friends, which just irked her in every way possible. And then me and Nisha met. Nisha had to come to the office here in DC. And I think, Nisha, you was getting a cat card or something. And this is right before you got promoted to 7. And you was waiting for the results to come out. You know what? You had just in process, actually. And we were talking about places for kids and all that other stuff. And we just got to talking. And I didn't know. I knew a little bit about the Navy. I just didn't know much. And I appreciated Nisha because Nisha wasn't that I ain't talking to you type of person. It was really like, hey, I need information. Do y'all have it? And we just clicked, and we literally been clicked ever since. Like, yeah, it's we got the circle at work, and I so miss Daphne too, because we had that circle at work. Like, you ain't coming from my friend, because you come for her, you coming for the whole crew. It's one of those relationships we had to where it's like, we're Black women, we're friends, and ain't nobody gonna tell us nothing else. So for me, I just wish I could have more lunchtime with Nisha, but Nisha be always gone. And then, Nisha ain't here. So, I'm usually doing lunch by myself. But
I'm working on it.
I'm
working on it.
It's all right. Now, I know this is something y'all are trying to figure out. So I asked y'all the question, what type of friend are you? And it was either bougie, chill, boss, throwed, or media. And I laughed because both of you was like, so wait, what is throwed and what is media? And throwed is that person that be always clubbing and popping and drinking. But they cool though. And then you got your social media one that's always craving that attention. I'm gonna let y'all pick what y'all are, and then y'all can tell me what y'all think I am, which I know is gonna open up some doors, and then we'll go from there. So Onisa, what do you think you are?
Oh, I'm chill. Like, I don't have no qualms. Like, I just sit back, peek the scene. People tell me I'm a little bougie, but that's okay. I'll accept it.
A little bougie.
A little bit. So you see, that's what I'm saying. So I might as well just claim the bougie. I'm the chilled out bougie friend, or as I have heard on the social medias, and it's bougetto.
I can give you that, because you can glass of red wine with that pinky in the air and be very content.
Listen, in a mason jar. You hear me?
In the air. Pinky finger in the air. Yes. Red wine.
But that's me.
That is you.
And I'm all right with it. I love me.
I love you too. Nisha, what are you?
I'm definitely chill. I don't think there's none of the other ones. If they had something that said late, I might fall into that category. But I am chill all day. I am a go with the flow kind of person. I don't want to pick what restaurant, what we doing. Y'all just tell me when I need to be there, hour and a half prior, and we good.
So, I'm laughing because we just had a conversation. But I will give
literally.
She's literally the chill. I kid you not. It would be, hey, Nisha, let's go eat. Okay, Tori, you tell me where we're going and what time, and I know I have to lie about the time. So, Nisha, we'll be here this time. And especially since we stay about an hour away from each other, we always try to meet in the middle type of thing. Or we will make time to like go out and meet each other. Like, no biggie or whatever. So I kid you not, I'd be laughing because she'd be like, look, I just want seafood. And just tell me what time I need to be there. And then, I got to remind her. So, like, it's like, okay, Nisha, we're going to go out. And then I have to literally remind her, like, the day of sometimes. Hey, Nisha, we still good today? Such time. And then I know I can't schedule nothing with Nisha in the morning. Especially if she's not on travel. I don't schedule nothing in the morning. Nisha needs all her sleep.
Hard to get up.
Nisha needs all her sleep. Like, you can't be like, hey, Nisha, we're going at 10. Nah, I'm not doing that. Nah. Like, we can't do brunch because Nisha ain't making it. Right? No. Nisha's not making it. So
You know what? I don't like this. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna do better from here on out because I can make it run.
You know, if I do laugh, you give Nisha something, we'll be like a week before, we're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And she'll be like, okay, so what time again? Okay. That means I need to go to bed. Yes, Nisha, I need you to go to sleep. So you can we got something to do.
Calculate them hours.
Yes, I need them 8 if I can get them.
Yeah, this is why I'm glad I had my vow note at 7:00 in the evening because but then but it was like 8:00 8:00 breakfast. Well, look, we do need to eat. But actually, I was very proud of everybody. Everybody made it. Yeah, on a Friday too. So it's kind of blessing. So I definitely
want to do it
now. Okay, so which one am I?
Oh, you're a combination of media because you love social media to promote stuff. Just share opinions, thoughts. You're a little bougie, and you a bit of a boss.
I would take all of that actually.
Yes. Yes.
I think I can do all of them but throwed.
Oh yeah, you definitely not that.
Take everything but throw. Nah, you know what? I am. You know what? I would gladly take all of them. It's okay.
I mean, we have all been that throwed person at some time in our life.
Birthday party. I do remember I was throwed for that. Yeah, that was definitely that. But no, I will. Yeah, I was on social media. I am definitely on social media because I got business to handle, as I tell myself. And that's the boss side of me. Yes, I've gotten very bougie over the years. Look here. When you pour at one point in life, look, I've made it. I'll take it. And then because of COVID, I've become really chill. I'm not going out as much, but I do need my girl time. And there's days I need my alone time. Glass of wine.
Definitely.
Maybe in my office, and I'm a big music fanatic anyway, so I'll sit and listen to music all day just not to deal with other mess. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, I'll take all of them. It's cool. I'll take it. So this may be a crazy question. What is the worst friendship you've ever had?
That's some thought.
Yeah. I can't say that I have had some really bad moments in friendships, but I can't say that I have had like a really bad friendship to where it was just completely detrimental, all the way around.
Okay.
I've had friends that
same thing too.
Yeah,
I would say bad moments in friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think actually now I think about it, I know me and Onisa's never, but I think about it, me and Nisha either. We've never had a argument. We may disagree, but we've never had an argument and then we ain't talking.
Well, that's because we're close enough because we can all have conversations. Like
absolutely. That's that maturity.
Ooh,
thank you.
Strong word.
I'm not claiming to be an adult all the time, but I like to think that I'm mature most of the time.
That's a strong, but that's a real word, maturity. A lot of people are not mature enough to handle well, you know how they say people are not mature enough to handle a relationship? There are some people who are not mature enough to handle a friendship.
But check it though.
Right, because they think it's all about them.
When you compare, a relationship and a relationship and a friendship, it's compromise.
It's the same.
You got that C word.
Ooh.
And a lot of people ain't ready for that.
That's that hardcore word.
Man.
It is a hardcore word that a lot of women, we don't like to do.
Yeah, because you think that you're not being true to yourself because you're compromising. Being true to yourself is compromising. Because it's given every relationship, be it friendship, a lover relationship, it's compromise. It's a give and take.
Relationship.
Oh yeah.
At work, you gotta compromise. You gotta be like, you know what? I can't get fired today, so you know what? I'm gonna take this and go about my business.
That's a compromise, man. If we could do it at work, we can do it at home, and we definitely can do it amongst friends.
Yes, and I think that's where the issue come in at, because a lot of people they like to fake the funk. You can't fake who you are, but go so long before a true person can really tell. Okay, this ain't really you. This is not how you really are. And I think when I see people fall out in relationships is because 9 out of 10 it was a person that I say selfish, and me, y'all know me, I don't do selfish people. I don't have time for that. Like.
Yeah.
Our friendship, just like you said, is a relationship. It desires compromise. But if you cannot compromise, then you kind of just need to be by yourself, period. Just like people say, well, I'm too selfish to get married right now. Some people are just too selfish to have a friendship. So you just need to be by yourself. Date yourself, go out with yourself, drink by yourself, because friendship comes at a cost to where sometimes it's not about you. I think the biggest, one of my best memories with all my crew was literally the vow renewal. Like, I would say that was the best time. 2020, that was the best time, real talk. It really was. And actually, you know, when we surprised Onisa with her engagement.
Y'all was wrong for that, but you was right. You were wrong, but you was right.
But if you be honest about it, and I know Nisha, because we've been planning that for good 9 months. Your engagement, Onisa, and the fact that I was able to call the crew and nobody got offended, nobody went in their feelings. As a matter of fact, nobody argued. Everybody was like, what you want us to wear? Black. What type of dress? Don't care. How you want my hair? I don't care. Show up at this time. And then everybody knew Tori's not doing anything. So Nisa's in charge, and everybody was like, cool, what we doing? And everybody was on one accord, and we had such a good time. But for me, what I saw, and I do when I look at the pictures, I see my crew, I see women that I really look up to, women that I admire, women that you guys are all different in your own ways, but everybody was on one accord. And you don't see a lot of that in today's society, because a lot of people don't know how to be friends. Like, you got friends setting other friends up for danger and all this other stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right. I'm over here trying to figure out how we all can make money. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Like, I think the generation that's way below us, like my son's generation, they're a little flawed when it comes down to friendship. They have no understanding of that. And I don't think a lot of people can come back and say, oh, I've had a friendship for 20 plus years. And that's a sad case in today's society. Why is friendship so important?
I'm going to say, for me, friendship is important because life ain't meant to be done alone. You don't go through life making memories by yourself. You make memories with people, you want to be able to sit back and enjoy, your past. I remember when, I really think, not having a good foundation of a friendship, it will really hurt you later on when you're ready to A, raise children, B, be married or be in a committed relationship. The friendship is that foundation for me.
That's deep. I like that.
I right. Yeah. Over here, like she said foundation. Like she used today.
What she said, yeah, I second that. Like I can't even add to that. Like that explanation, like it's spot on. Like that is everything. Like what else can you say about that? Like friendship, it's important because it gives you that person. Like, okay, because Tori and my other best friend that I've been friends with since the 2nd grade, like they are my 2 longest friends that I've had, female friends, African American women that I don't have to worry about, we put into each other just as much as we take, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the give and take.
And I don't have to worry about it's important for me because I know that I have sounding boards. I have a sounding board in these friendships that I have. Now, not to say that I don't have them in other friendships, but that is something that is very important for me to have sounding boards to when I'm having a moment. when Since I'm out here by myself in Colorado, when I'm having a moment, it's important for me to be able to call someone, that friend, to be able to express my feelings and to be able to cry to if I need to cry, because I don't cry because, like I said, I'm a baby thug. But
Y'all, she's a bougie, chill baby thug, okay? Let's correct that.
I don't cry. Don't listen to nothing Tori tell you. I don't cry. But that's what's important to me, to be able to cry on my friend's shoulder without, feeling like I'm a burden or, being made fun of. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
No, I definitely agree with that because last week I got a text from Brand and Onisa. They both sent me emojis talking about, oh my God, I miss your face. And I laughed at that. It was a stressful weekend and week. And I told Ron, I was like, I'm over this. I'm done. I need my girlfriend time. He was like, oh my God, when is Nisha getting back from out of town? Because you need a break. And we spent, and Mama Michelle laughed at me because she was like, well, what did you do the other day? I said, well, because she saw the picture I put on Facebook. And I said, well, me, Onisa, and Brand was FaceTiming for like 3 hours. And it's because we all needed that at that moment. Like, it's like we're not in the same area, living wise, but we sense that we needed that moment. And I think that's also too, to top what both of you said, why friendship is so important, because when you have a spirit of discernment and you have that type of relationship, you can sense, you know what, I need to give her a call. Because one, I ain't talked to her in like 4 or 5 days, which is not normal. But two, some don't feel right. And because of COVID, I spent a lot of my time to where we actually FaceTime now. We don't even call each other like that. We literally FaceTime. And for me now, it's not normal to call. It's very normal to FaceTime. And if I'm on the phone, that means I'm driving. Other than that, we're FaceTiming. So, or we definitely, trying to see each other. So, especially like, Nisha's always on the road, but when Nisha's not, we try our best to see each other because, like you said, we have a foundation of friendship that is built with trust. I definitely love the fact of the sounding board because God knows, cool, got my husband, I can talk to him, but there's just certain things I'd rather talk to my girls about. Be like, hey, I'm feeling this type of way. We can be 100 with each other and ain't nobody judging each other because come to find out, we'll feel some way. Oh, snap, you did too? Yeah. I need to get this off my chest. And then on top of that is to also be with each other to when you're going through something, you're not going through it by yourself. You're not experiencing those things, especially with all of us being moms. All of us being women, Black women in the military. So there's those things where we have in common. So just like I was telling around today, the military is such a male dominant career field to where we have to have that outlet. It got to be a place where I can feel somewhat safe and, feel important. But just like Nisha said, I don't need to be friends with everybody at work because what I don't need you to do, telling my business, and I'm ready to fight you. So, just saying. But and this is how I know my friendships are real because somebody came at me sideways today on social media about something, and she was like, "Bruh, look here, hold on, did she just say bruh?" And yes, it was
that baby thug. It was that baby thug,
right?
And people was like, right? But I was laughing because people who know me was like, "You don't know her like that. You don't."
Yeah, she hates that word.
I kind of like read it like, did that just call me bruh? Hold on, wait.
Was she coming for me? Wait a minute.
And
Don't let me take this baby thug out of retirement and hurt somebody. Come on now.
I'm laughing because somebody actually commented and was like, I can imagine your face, ma'am. I knew you was like holding it in. She was like, you have so much strength because you come to work and you say good morning to everybody and you cannot like someone and they'll never know it. And I'm going, for real?
And this is why I love you, because I can't say I got that spirit in me.
It's written all over my face.
That's so true. But I was really tripping because y'all, she really came at me. She said, it's hard to tell who you don't like because you literally will walk around and tell everyone good morning, how you doing, ask how their day is doing. And she said, in my mind, I'm thinking, she don't even like her like that. She was like, that is so much strength for real. And I told her it comes with a lot of work because they always say don't burn your bridges. So even though I'm not friends with people, I'm going to say good morning. If you don't say good morning back, I got it. It spoke loud and clear. We're not friends, but I am cordial. I've had people in my circle that I have called friends, and Jesus, yeah, when your whole other side ready to come out, but it's okay. But I think with some people, they'll go, oh man, she gonna go back and say da-da-da, and that's never the case. I still say good morning. How you doing? How the family? And it surprises people because even though we're not friends, there's a post that people be saying like, just because we don't talk, I didn't become your enemy. I still want you to eat, just not at my table. So my table's only for a certain amount of people, and that table's been cut in half, kind of. So the give and take, one of you guys mentioned already about the give and take, which was one of the questions. How do you deal with the give and take in a relationship, especially if someone is not on that level of understanding give and take? How do you deal with that personally with a individual that can be selfish, but they still cool, but they don't understand that they have that selfishness about themselves?
I think that is just your part in that particular friendship, right? If you're realizing that person is taking and you're constantly giving and they're not giving and putting into it, then you have a choice. Like, you can continue to be friends with them, or you can, be friends with them and let them know, hey, I'm feeling this kind of way. Or you can just completely cut it off and be like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Like, you're not, you always asking me for stuff. I'm always giving and I'm tired of giving. So, but I think it's important to have that conversation first. Be like, listen, when you do this, right? When you do this, it makes me feel this way, and it makes me feel that you're trying to take advantage of me and my resources.
Resources very limited.
Yeah, and then that kind of puts it in their court, right? They control how they react to that. If they pop off, then that person is not ready for that type of friendship. And you walk away.
It's like, somebody say, I won't say no names, but Onisa gonna laugh when I said, oh my God, Onisa is my best friend. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Somehow. But first of all, everybody ain't getting that title. Let's look here. That's not what we're doing. Let's back up.
And that's just, knowing me, that's just me. Like, I treat everyone equally. We are all on the same playing field until you show me otherwise.
Well, they're not all.
And then I stack you accordingly.
Well, me and Kimmy would never agree they're all on the same playing field.
Well, right. Absolutely.
Me and Kimmy be like, I never forget that. Me and Kimmy was like side-eyeing, like, for real? Did she say that?
But it's like you, right?
Right.
You say that that particular individual said that people will never know that you don't like them.
Right.
People will never know that they are not my best friend if that's what they consider me until they show me otherwise. Because we gonna be cool. I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off.
But see, I think, and maybe Nisha, I think the word friendship, friends and best friend are like totally two different realms. Like they different realms for me.
So I mean, I like to say, I have two people that I have at some point in time considered a best friend. One was really longevity, since ninth grade in high school. I've never been one to have a bunch of female friends, but this one in particular, no matter what happens or wherever in the world I may go, when we pick up the phone and we talk, it's like we just talked yesterday. And it could be 2 years, it could be 6 months, just we didn't miss a beat. And a lot of times our life it was aligning. Things were happening in her life, the same things were happening in my life. And just, we always kind of stayed aligned with each other. And to that, it was just like, I don't have a relationship that I could ever compare to that. And even to this day, we're still good. It's, hey girl, come home. I miss you. We need to hang out. And then I had another one, which was, I want to say it was like a 5-6 year relationship. And in that particular situation, I don't necessarily know that we were casual acquaintances. But something happened, and I'm going to say it was something drama related, because, that's where that bonding starts to happen when y'all go through hard times. It was something drama related that happened that actually pulled us closer together. And for me, where we connected, because we started to, share those intimate moments, and I realized she was a really good person, but her issue was she had never had a real friend before. So I felt obligated to be that one to show her what a real friend was. You just got life circumstances didn't allow her to, grow up and go through those interactions with people as a child to develop what a good friend was. So she had a thing of people leaving, like every time I kind of get attached to somebody leaves, whether it was because she had to move around or, whatever happened. So I felt, obligated to be that person to show her, because I'm kind of like Tori in the sense of, I don't really dislike anybody. I can get along with anybody, but if I don't do you, I don't do you, you know, but I don't do you until you show me not to do you. Everybody gets a fair shot. Even when my gut is like, it's something about that person. It's like, okay, well, find out what that something is before you come to that determination.
Right.
So what was that?
I said, right. Y'all be looking at me raising, and I be doing that. And
No. But once you show me, I'm done with you.
Well, that's true.
I'm done.
Absolutely.
You will still speak. I'm not speaking.
I know. I learned that last, and Nisha's gonna laugh because I learned that last year. Yeah. And I think the thing is about it, because once the incident had happened, I was done. I was real done. And I think it was like a couple of months later, and Nisha came to me, and Nisha was like, I just don't know how you do it. People will burn you, and you'll be like, are you good? You okay? And she's like, I don't understand how you do that. Like, how do you even check in on them after they treated you the way they treated you? And that goes to the next question. How do you just end friendship when it just needs to be ended? Like, I mean, sometimes, yes, some things will be completely just like, cut it off. I'm done. I ain't even talking to you. As a matter of fact, we don't text, don't call. I'm going to delete your number. Well, how do you cut off a friendship when you just know it needs to be off?
I won't even lie. I've ghosted a couple of them. Just stop calling and texting.
That's a new one. Friendships. Okay. Wait. Okay. So
I ain't saying it was right.
What's the time frame of ghosting a friendship? Like, when do we officially consider ghosting a friendship? Is it a day, 2 weeks, months? They say
forever, ever.
On it all.
She said forever, ever.
Yeah, if I'm done with you, if I'm done, I'm done. Like, I could see you and look past you and act like I ain't never seen you ever in my life.
But would you ever have a conversation? I know Nisha will laugh at me as I saying this because you both know I hate conflict. I don't like conflict. So once you burn me, I'm just not talking to you. And I got some friends in my little circle that says, well, you should go find out what happened and have a conversation. No, I don't want to. I'm good. I'm all right. It's cool. And I think for me, if I'm willing to say that, that means you really didn't add value to my space.
Yeah. And that's what I'm learning now. Also, and have learned, like, if there is no value add, then there's no reason. Like, there's no real point. If we cannot add something to each other's life, it doesn't have to be monetarily, just, friendship, like, you're helping me out with my mental, my psyche, then we good. Right. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily cut anybody off unless it's something serious. Like, I've had people, I had a couple of best friends in high school, and we were all, I'll spare you the long details, but she did something egregious and I'm done. Now, she friended me on Facebook, and I have gone back on my, whatever, and accepted the friend request, but I don't talk to her. Like, it's strictly superficial. We went to the same high school, Facebook friend.
Okay. So, high school friend. I mean, well, I don't know. I think, high school, I try not to judge how we acted in high school because we all were kids.
We were friends in high school and then friends after high school.
Oh,
and what she did was after high school when we was grown and we knew better.
Oh, and that's different. That's a whole nother story. Okay, Now, Nisha, this is definitely for you because I'm not even about to mess with Onisa with this question. How do you deal with needy friendship? Like, they absolutely need your time, your space, almost like children, almost.
You said that question for Onisa, right?
No. She said that one's for you, ma'am.
Because I know Onisa. I know exactly.
Come on, talk about it. What I'm going to say, I don't.
Onisa gonna be like, I don't deal with those type of people. As a matter of fact,
that's right.
In my circle. As a matter of fact, I don't even entertain them.
I don't. I have a child. I don't need it anymore.
Everybody need love.
Everybody needs love.
Sorry. That's what Nisha said, but I'm not convinced.
Well,
come on, ma'am. How you feel about it?
I'm gonna have to say in doses.
What you say? What you say, Nisha?
In doses. In doses. You got to take that bit by bit. That's a lot.
I see your face right now. I'm kind of glad we're not live recording this. I can so see your face.
It's a lot. Like Onisa said, I got kids. I don't need that. But I really think when you deal with a needy person, they're selfish. And I mean, whether it's a known selfish or it's an unknown selfish, at the end of the day, it's a selfish. Like you said, give and take. We may give and take in different ways, but my thing is, if I'm always pouring into you, what happens when I'm empty? Come on, talk about it. We're supposed to be able to, pocket battery recharge each other, not drain the life out of each other.
Battery recharge.
Talk about it.
When I slide by your desk and I be like, I'm ready to hurt somebody, you recharge it.
Let me tell y'all something. for the world that is listening, I kid you, I think that's what I do enjoy about working in the building with you, because I kid you not, especially when I work downstairs, I promise you, it'll be a phone call or a text. Hey, are you in the building? yeah, what's up? I just need 5 minutes. We be like, what's wrong? Like, let me tell you something. And you are able to vent without that person taking it any type of way. They know you.
Or I gotta hear you tell me I'm wrong. I said, or I gotta hear you tell me I'm wrong.
You know what? So
I appreciate it.
I laugh because someone just said to me the other day. They was like, you know how to correct people, how she say, politely. She's like, you're the praying person. You know good and well what you did wasn't right. We're gonna pray about that. Look, that's growth. Because that's not what I really want to say. I promise y'all, it's not. But I'm trying to get my blessings, so I'm being real nice. Because what I really be feeling is like I felt this morning when that chick called me bruh. And Ron looked at me and started laughing. Ron was like, she called you bruh? I was like, yeah. So I really try to stay tame in a way to where I am suitable for conversations, especially with Nisha, because again, as we are still active duty, we're male-dominant jobs, and we want to hurt some people on a good day. Life gets hard, we don't want to beat the kids. It's like, let me go get a glass of wine and I'm gonna FaceTime Onisa because they're getting on my nerves. But I think I don't do selfishness, which means I don't do needy people. That's across the board though. That go for family too. Like I said, I don't have the time and the patience. I already have a 6-year-old who's very needy, who all I hear is mommy, mommy, mommy. No, I don't want that type of friendship. Me and Onisa, we went a couple of times where we didn't talk for some months, and quarantine kicked in, and we talked literally almost every doggone day. We have like coffee with bestie and that type of stuff. So I definitely get the selfishness of people, how people are, and definitely just the end of the friendship. I'm still laughing because Onisa said she's ghosting folks, so we're gonna be thinking about people she don't ghost.
Pray for me. Pray for me. He ain't through with me yet.
I'm saved. I ain't slow, but I'm definitely saved. But we are not slow or stupid. I am that. I'm learning. I think I've learned the hardest lesson over the years about friendship is, one, everybody is not my friend. Everyone do not have my best interest. And 3, I am okay with where I'm at with my friendships. Just like a regular relationship, a romantic relationship, I see my friendship as, if it's worth fighting for, then I'm rocking with it. If it ain't, and you ain't giving me no value, then there's no point of me to keep going and going through all this. No, I'm not calling you to go eat. No, don't come by when you burn me, you burn me. And again, I'm not your enemy. I want to see you eat. You just won't be eating at my table. And for me, if I call you that friend, that means you're family. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know how I am. If you've been in my house, you family. Because I don't want everybody stepping foot within my peace place. This is my sacred, peaceful, it's quiet, I ain't gotta deal with a whole bunch of mess. If I don't want to go out, I'm not going out. But that's just how I am right now about friendship and people itself. But both of you, if you can leave anything with people about friendship, what would you tell someone right now as a closing for yourself? What would you tell a person who is going through trying to figure out how to balance life, friendships, work, just all of the above? How do you yourself balance that to where you're able to tell someone else?
I would say, remember, it's give and take. And if you're feeling overextended in a friendship, then you might need to take a little bit of a step back and reevaluate it. Like, you shouldn't feel overwhelmed and overextended in a friendship. You're in it together. You know what I mean? You're supposed to give to each other, take from each other, put into each other. So if that's not happening, then definitely reevaluate.
Right. Nisha?
I would say be you unapologetically. Friendship is like a puzzle.
Snaps to that.
Snap. Yes. That was good.
If the pieces fit, it's meant to be. And if it's not, then don't give up on friendship. You just know that that's not where you need to be.
Like a puzzle. Okay.
It is.
I like that. Nisha out here giving us like big words, big nuggets, and
Stop
everything.
it.
Like,
Stop it.
I know, right? Yes, big sis. Yes.
Y'all making me shy. Stop it.
Oh, now we know.
oh my God. I love you guys. You guys are like I do.
Oh, I love you too.
I would definitely say, I definitely couldn't ask God for two better friendships that I definitely have in you guys. So it's definitely a blessing for me. And I'm so geeked you guys came on. I know I'm getting y'all out of y'all comfort zones. Just,
Boy. Just a little bit, but thanks for having me. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, people need to understand y'all comfort zones be a little extra tight for me because I'm the extrovert of the group. So
absolutely.
I need to get out. I feel like I'm in jail. Let's go. But I definitely thank you guys for having, been on here today and supporting me as always.
You better believe it.
But to everybody, I want to thank you all for joining us today on I Am Shatoria. And thank you guys for listening in with, two of my closest friends and what friendship is about. And, always know I wrote something else down. I'm going to definitely, reiterate to what Nisha said, it's a puzzle. And be your unapologetic self, because I'm definitely not an apologetic person anymore. And just know too, you're never alone. A real friendship, you're never alone. You know what I'm saying? You got those that's in your corner. So always remember that. Again, thank you for joining us today. As always, you can check me out on IG and Facebook at I Am Shatoria, and my website, iamshatoria.com, where you can see more about this topic and get some more information about the ladies, and also about upcoming events, other shows, encouragements, and inspirations. And some music. You know how I feel about music. I believe we need to always walk in love, live fearlessly, and always have a whole lot of faith. As always, it's never goodbye, but I will talk to you later. Have a blessed one.